Introducing Uber Teen Accounts, an Uber account for your teen with always-on enhanced safety features. Your teen can request a ride when you can't take them. You'll get real-time notifications along the way. Your teen can feel a sense of independence. You can follow their entire route on a live tracking map. Your teen will get assigned the top-rated drivers.
Thank you.
You will get peace of mind. Add your teen to your Uber account today. Available in select locations. See app for details.
The legends are true. Overwhelming power!
The sauce of destiny.
Yes! The most legendary sauce has arrived as McDonald's transforms into the anime world of WickDonald's. The greatest flavors unite in all new savory chili McDonald's sauce to make your 10-piece Wick Nuggets, fries, and Sprite ultra-powerful. Unlock manga comics with every meal and sit down for a new anime short every week only at WickDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, go!
At participating McDonald's for a limited time while supplies last.
Did you know that when your tooth enamel is gone, it's gone forever? That's scary to think about. So up your daily regimen with Pronamel Intensive Enamel Repair toothpaste and new Pronamel Repair mouthwash. They work great together, penetrating deep into the tooth surface and locking in vital minerals to repair acid-weakened enamel. With new Pronamel Repair mouthwash, you can enhance that repair beyond just brushing. So show your teeth some love with Pronamel, the #1 dentist-recommended brand for acid erosion. Buy Pronamel Repair anywhere you buy toothpaste or mouthwash. Learn more at pronamel.com.
Truly sour gummy worms are crawling their way out of hibernation and awakening your senses with a burst of sour flavor that'll give your brain a much-needed spring cleaning. With unexpected shapes, surprising flavor combinations, and neon bright colors, Trolli Original Sour Bright Crawlers are just begging for you to devour the sour power of their dual-flavored gumminess. Your taste buds have never bloomed like this before. Be the early bird that gets all the sour worms this spring. Shop now for whatever Trolli crawls your way.
Trolli, eat me!
Second date update.
Recently, we got an email from a listener who says when it comes to dating, she used to be a 666 girl.
What does that mean?
What?
Meaning the only guys that she was going after had to be 6 feet tall,
Okay.
six-pack abs,
Oh.
and six-figure income.
Wait.
666.
I
Those,
see now.
they don't exist. I don't believe it.
They do. They're all taken, bro.
Well, for some people, they exist.
Okay.
But apparently, she's throwing that out the window. I don't know why.
Is
but
she going to go for the 555s? Is that where we're at now?
It's a little more realistic. She's changed her ways. So let's welcome to the show Brandy with an I. Hello, Brandy.
Oh.
Hi.
Brandy, I don't want to brag, but I make at least 4 figures, girl.
What?
Well,
That's not.
At least. I don't count.
Okay.
Brandy laughs,
likes
so
it.
she likes it.
Man,
You're
laugh,
in.
But she's like funny guys.
It sounds like your expectations have really dropped if you're.
laughing at
Yeah.
Brandy, maybe explain what made you change your strategy, because this could have an effect on Alexis and her future here.
True.
Yeah, I started to realize that if you're going after superficial things in a guy, they're only going to be superficial back.
Look at that.
But isn't that the best
Yeah,
things?
can you convince me more?
Yeah. Some superficial things are really great.
So you're saying we know what to expect. I like that. It's consistent.
Okay, you decided that wasn't for you.
You're looking for something more long term, is what it sounds
not
like.
shallow.
Oh, sorry, I gagged for a second. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I want some substance,
Okay.
someone who will love me and care for me.
And can have a good conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Now she's really looking for a unicorn, isn't she? Yeah.
Okay. That's what everybody wants, I guess.
You think that's so boring?
I
Jeffrey's
don't
like,
know what
that's
to
so
say.
dull.
It sounds dull, but it really is hard.
And hopefully
It really
she found
is.
it. That's why you're on
that's
the phone
great.
with us.
You lowered your standards. Did you end up meeting a guy?
I did meet a guy online.
Okay. Who's he?
Who?
He's 5'10".
Okay.
Oh, so he barely misses the...
I like how you're trying not to be superficial, but you start with that instead of his name.
What is his name?
His name is Evan.
Okay.
Let me guess. He makes $99,000 a year.
Yeah.
You're just below. Could you tell if he had a six-pack online?
Not sure. I don't think so. We didn't.
Well,
If there's not a shirtless pic, he doesn't.
Yeah.
well, I was actually thinking if there's not a shirtless pic, there might actually have some substance, Alexis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's right. No one hides their abs.
All right. We know he's 5'10". We're question mark about the abs.
Okay.
What does Evan do for a living? Do you know?
He's a claims adjuster for a car insurance place.
Wow.
I know.
Just gets more exciting for Jeffrey is what it does.
But at least he has job security. It's like a stable job.
I'm sure he's great at adjusting those claims.
That's not a compliment.
I don't know what they do.
I mean, so far, what did attract you to him online then? Because, like, none of these things are what you're looking for.
Well, I want someone that I feel safe with, that feels stable and secure. And my girlfriends are like, this seems like a stable, secure guy, like someone I could feel at home with.
All right.
Okay.
Secure.
All right.
So what did you and Mr. Stability do for your hot date?
Well, we met for a happy hour.
Okay,
that's fun.
Lukewarm date.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're heating up slowly.
That's good.
How did that go?
It was good. We had a couple of drinks and had a nice banter, and he was asking me some questions, and then he asked me a question that kind of stumped me.
Oh, look at that.
What's that?
Well, he said, "Tell me something quirky about you."
Quirky.
Oh,
all right.
That's a hard thing to answer because you don't want to come across too quirky and come off like a weirdo.
Not for me. I'm like, I suck my thumb. That's what I tell people.
I mean, the first thing I thought of is I have a weird bone on my chin on one side, but not the other. Do you know what I mean?
Chin
Like,
bone is
not,
Brooke, that doesn't
that's
count.
not quirky.
You said quirky, not turn-offs, Brooke.
That's not a deformation of my body. It's a little
kind of
different.
weird.
How did you answer that, Brandy? Did you have an answer for him?
Yeah, eventually I was like, how do I answer this? But then I was like, I guess, I wiggle my toes right before I go to sleep.
I think I do too. I just realized
Oh my God. My husband does a
Okay.
weird thing where he puts his heel in between his big toe and his next toe. It's very
he
strange.
locks feet?
Yeah, it's like
Let that be the last time we get an insight into Brooke and her husband's
very
bedroom.
strange. It's like
Ever.
the foot is on top of the
No,
other foot.
we don't want any more
so
details
weird.
about the positioning of your bodies.
You are
Too
quirky,
quirky.
Brooke.
I am sorry, Brandy. What? Okay, you
No.
wiggle your toes right before you sleep.
That was the answer?
Yeah, and I have really small toes.
That's quirky.
Yeah.
See? Body
Okay.
deformations can be quirky.
Maybe.
Did Healy respond positively to that, to your toe stuff?
Your toes.
He didn't really say much.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, he's asking a question that maybe he didn't actually want the answer to,
Yeah.
you know?
Maybe.
Tiny
Yeah.
toes
Yeah.
isn't very sexy either. Sorry, but
Nothing quirky, sexy.
I guess
don't
you're
know
right.
why
Yeah,
you'd ask
none of
that.
this is.
Any
Did
other-
it change the, vibe of the date?
It was hard to tell. I mean, I also told him that I collect some teddy bears, but I don't think that's a turnoff.
Okay.
Unless you have like 50,000.
Well, like how many?
Yeah.
Well, they're collectibles, you know.
Okay, you don't sleep with them all.
No.
Did
Okay.
he have a quirk? Is that even important to us?
I didn't even think to ask him. We had a nice hug at the end. I mean,
that's
it
good.
seemed good.
Have you not heard from him at all?
No, I thought it was a good date. I'm not doing my 666, but I haven't heard from him.
Is it shocking that the guy who's supposed to be stable is the one ghosting you, and the
Yeah, that
666s
probably hurts.
were the ones you had to get rid of?
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just keep moving down the line if we need to.
Yeah, we'll go
Forward
3-3, 2-2, 1-1. We'll eventually get you another date here, Brandy. But first, let's call Evan for you. We'll try and hook you up one more time when we do your second date update right after this.
Thank you.
Hold on.
All right.
Second date update.
If you're just joining us, one of our listeners came on and said that she used to live by the 666 rule for years, dating only men who were 6 feet tall, six-pack abs, six-figure incomes.
Yeah.
And she's not doing that anymore. And
No.
Brooke made the comment like, oh, so you're into the 555s now then. And it got me thinking, what is a 555?
Over,
5 feet tall,
Yeah, five-figure salary.
5 felonies,
Oh, yeah, we can put that in there.
5 warts on his face.
They could be anywhere, Jeff. I mean,
Okay, yeah, let's
you
not
know,
limit it
body.
to just the face.
Don't be
I-
too crazy.
I support that.
Okay.
And-
Yeah,
but the
you
main
should be a 5.
the main idea is if you go away from chasing superficial things, then you won't attract superficial guys.
Or
Yeah.
that was what she hoped anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's what brought Brandy to us because she met a nice, stable guy named Evan, went on a date with him, and now he's not calling her back.
Even the stable ones.
Darn it.
Damned if you do, you're damned if you
That's
don't.
right, Jeffrey.
But we're about to call Evan here. How you feeling, Brandy?
I'm hopeful.
You are.
Good.
Okay, that's good because you sounded a little jaded when we went from the 666 down to, Evan.
Well,
No?
Call her her jaded?
I don't know, a little bit. Like it wasn't working out for her. That's okay.
Don't take that from a woman with a chin deformity.
Well, just one side. It's so weird. You should feel it.
I don't need to touch your
Are you
chin.
sure?
No, I'm good.
It's kind
Thank
of fascinating.
you. Okay, I'm sorry I said it. Let's just call Evan for you and try and get you a second date update. Here we go.
Thank you.
I'm dialing this number right now.
Hello?
Hey, we're looking for Evan.
Yeah, this is him.
Hey, Evan.
All right.
Congratulations. You are on the radio right now
Oh,
with
I
a
feel
show.
like we should applaud.
Yeah.
Good job, Evan.
We don't normally applaud for the people
You
that
said
we call.
congratulations. I
Yeah.
wanted to make him feel like that was real.
That's why.
You're
Okay.
on Brooke
Yeah.
and Jeffrey in the morning, my man.
You picked up a phone call. That deserves congratulations.
Sorry, I'm on the radio?
Yeah.
We're doing something called a second date update, and we're trying to help out one of our listeners named Brandy, who's a girl that you went on a date with recently.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
You remember Brandy?
I do.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good start.
Yeah, sounds positive.
We heard a lot of good things about you from Brandy, about your date and everything, and she's just a little bit confused now that there hasn't been a second one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sorry, this is for the radio though.
Yeah, it is for the radio, and I'm sorry that this is like kind of an awkward question and way to do this, but
She couldn't get a hold of you, though,
Yeah.
you know? And she, like Jeff said, liked you a lot.
we're just trying to help her out.
Right. Yeah. She was nice. She was cool.
Were you planning on
Nice and cool is like a negative review.
Were you planning on seeing her again? Okay, that's
I don't know.
Oh, man.
Okay.
It's okay if the answer is no. We just want to know why.
That's fair. It's your dating life. You could do what you want with it, but
Sure.
we're just wondering, for Brandy's sake, was there anything that didn't go quite that well that night?
Like, is there a reason?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, to be honest, not really. She was pretty cool. I mean, like, the day was fine.
Then why aren't you dating her again, you dummy? Come on.
Name calling, Jeff.
You can do what you want.
I'm sorry.
He went back real quick on that. You're right,
I'm trying to
Alexis.
help.
He really likes our listeners.
I
Sorry.
do.
It's just like, you know.
No, but that doesn't make sense. Like, if everything's so good.
Right.
chill.
Well, it's cool, right? It's one happy hour. How much can you really know a person after
Another
just
good-
one date? You need to give it another shot, don't you
That's a
think?
good-
What's holding you back?
So I'm pretty introverted myself, and I had a nice time hanging out with her. And I think for me, I need to find someone who I think is a little bit more extroverted, who's gonna like bring me out of my shell and stuff.
Oh,
That's interesting.
I feel like she would
Oh,
a little bit. She
I mean,
seems outgoing.
she's a person that contacted a radio station about her love life. That should say a lot about how
Yeah.
extroverted she is.
Well,
you
she's
know?
having other people do the call for her. So
This is more
Jeff.
passive
I
aggressive.
mean,
We're on
I
her
guess I
side
see what
here.
she's saying. Sorry. So you don't think that she's extroverted enough? Can you elaborate more on that?
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest. The name Brandy, I thought, especially like the way it was spelled, like all the Brandys that I've known, kind of like when I was in college, they're kind of wild, and I thought that she was gonna be kind of a little bit more crazy, or
Brandy with an eye.
Yeah, okay.
With the heart
Wait.
Expecting a wild girl.
That's not the same as extroverted. Those are.
Well,
You were thinking she was a party girl? Is that what you were thinking?
no, not really, but like I asked her this one question. I remember being like, "What's your biggest quirk?" Like, I didn't want to be like, "Are you crazy?"
Wait, did you want crazy or did you not want crazy?
I want just like more fun, and I have a lot of trouble
Okay.
putting
Okay.
myself out there and kind of like going out or meeting new people or anything. And so
Yeah.
I want to be with someone who's going to do that for me.
So wait,
So-
are,
So wait,
are
how
you
did
calling
her answer?
boring?
How did her answer have anything to do with
What do
that?
you want her
though?
answer to be? I talk to everybody. Like,
That's
what's quirky?
what was your head
Kind of a
at?
tough answer.
Well, I mean, she said her biggest quirk was wiggling her toes or something before she went to bed.
That's cool.
What doesn't scream wild girl
Yeah.
about that?
We love that. That's cool,
I
right,
bet she
guys?
sometimes moves her whole ankle.
Wow. Wow.
Those your knees cracking, I
The
hear?
whole body starts going.
Wait, come on. It's just one answer. Like,
No, I mean, like, she also said that she collected stuffed animals.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
could argue crazy girls do that. I know.
She has stuffies. Alexis has
And it felt like an answer my grandma would have given me.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Whoa, that's kind of harsh.
Your grandma sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah.
Jeff, that's not something you're supposed to say.
Yeah, what?
Well, I don't know what to say.
So
okay.
she's not what you expected. That's kind of the short answer.
It feels like you should have asked her, like, what's the wildest thing you've ever done?
That's a good story.
Well, I already know the answer to the wildest thing that she's ever done.
What's that, Jeff?
And that's sit on the other end of this conversation, listening to this call, waiting to jump in and talk to you.
Wild.
No.
Wow.
Listening with both ears.
That's how this works, dude.
Are you serious? She's here.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
Brandy, you there?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Go on, wild girl, talk to him.
I'm so
Wow.
sorry.
That's really interesting. I get, given the context, my answer sounds really boring and strange, but had you asked me the question normally, you would know a lot more about me. Quirky is like, it's a weird way to put it. Like, I'm a lot of fun.
I don't know. That whole sentence took so long.
Yeah.
Get the fun's out of the room now.
We're kidding, Brandy.
We're just
Kind
joking.
of kidding.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, like, are you a lot of fun? Like, prove it. I guess, like, kind of, I mean, what is the wildest thing you've done?
Oh,
Hey.
okay, I'm here for this.
I don't know if you're ready for it, insurance adjuster.
I like these.
Fire with fire.
Kitty's got
Okay.
claws.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I want to know.
We're all waiting still.
Well, let's just say I may have recently done a contest in the Caribbean, and I may have lost my shirt, and I may have funneled a beer.
Hey.
Oh, she day drinks and loses her clothes.
I mean, to me, it just sounded like she went to college. But yeah.
That's pretty fun.
That's-
Okay,
yeah.
she
gotta
opened a beer and left an article of clothing behind.
Does that feel better to you, Evan? Does that feel crazy?
I mean, I think it feels more on the way. The date ended with like a side hug, and I was like, who gives side hugs?
Oh.
Oh, you wanted. Okay.
Also, you obviously did because you
Yeah.
hugged her.
Are you just like sick of safety because you're an insurance adjuster and you need
Sounds like
something
it.
else? Like,
Yeah.
you're like
looking for
that
something to-
chaos guy in that one commercial.
Mayhem. Just like
Mayhem, that's
Mayhem.
it.
Just like she's looking for someone more stable.
I know. You guys are like opposites attract
It's
here
working.
in a weird way. And maybe just a little bit more communication, a couple more dates will help bridge that gap.
I was thinking a couple of
Nice.
shots of tequila will bridge it. But
I don't know if that's strong enough. I mean, do Everclear. But we would pay to set you up one more time.
Yeah.
If you're willing to see each other. What do you think, Evan?
Yeah, I mean, if it's on your guy's bill, I'm sure I'd
The claims adjuster's like, I
Well,
cannot write this off.
aren't you a crazy financially stable person?
That's kind of what she was going for, though. But what do you think, Brandy? You still into this?
Yeah, just use your words, man. Like, or make a move.
Oh, that
Doesn't sound like a yes.
sounds like a challenge.
There
And
it
that's
is.
and that's what Evan sounds like he wants.
Okay.
It's going to be either this or you go back to the 666 guys. So
It sounds like devil worship.
Yeah, if you just joined us, that was not a religious.
you want it crazy? I'll show you crazy.
Get in the circle.
Wait a second, she was a Satanist?
No.
You know what? That's a great conversation to have on your second date.
Would that turn you on? Because she can be.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Man, her story about the Caribbean really turned things around in that call.
Yeah.
She mentions her shirt comes off and she
God.
starts making bad decisions. Joke's on her, though, because I'm sending them to a Caribbean restaurant with a gift card.
Yeah.
So it's going to happen all over again.
I just think it's like she was going for the superficial dudes, and that's what she thought they wanted. And then she finds the one stable guy, and turns out that's also what
True.
And we all
you
want
kind of want
the
superficial
opposite.
girl, yeah.
So, okay. So none of you guys want just a normal, boring.
Everybody does want that normal, boring, stable person, but they have to get through their wild phase first.
Huh.
Yeah. Boring
Okay.
with
So it looks
experience.
like this. I don't know. Will it work out for them or will it not?
I'm hopeful.
She's through that phase, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah. She's boring with experience.
Yeah.
Exactly
Maybe
what
she'll
she said.
push him through that phase too,
Okay.
and they'll end up on the other end
Yeah.
together.
All right.
That's our hope. And our hope for you is to be successful in your dating life. So email us and we can help you out
Yes.
by calling that person who's not calling you back. Go check out all of our second date podcasts wherever you get yours at Brooke and Jeffrey.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
No one likes to talk about money. Am I saving enough? Can I buy a house? Am I paying too much in taxes? Will I be able to retire? What if you could unlock insights about your finances in less than 5 minutes with a clear picture of where you stand today and where your money can work harder? Now you can. Visit facet.com to take the free quiz and get your financial wellness score today. That's FACET.com. This ad is sponsored by Facet. Facet Wealth Incorporated is an SEC registered investment advisor. This is not an offer to buy or sell securities, nor is it investment, legal, or tax advice.
Instacart shoppers know groceries. They know that you can't make guacamole with rock-hard avocados. They know how to quickly find those peanut butter pretzels you can never find. And they keep you in the know by giving you updates about your order along the way. Let Instacart shoppers help take shopping off your plate so you can get time and energy back for what really matters. Visit instacart.com or download the app to get free delivery on your first 3 orders. Offer valid for a limited time. Minimum order $10. Additional terms apply. Instacart. Add life to cart.
Hi, I'm John Hope Bryant, host of Money and Wealth on the Black Effect Podcast Network. I'm an entrepreneur and a businessman. Now, every Thursday, my newest venture is educating you on how to win financially. Even better, I'm going to teach it in a way that, well, you can understand. I'm going to meet you where you are and take you where you need to be. We all might have different starting points and end goals, but as long as we have the desire to acquire financial freedom, it can be done. Listen to Money and Wealth with John Hope Bryant every Thursday on the Black Effect Podcast Network, iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Bickford Ford is celebrating 90 years of business in Snohomish, Washington. When they opened their doors in 1934, things looked a little different, but their commitment to the community and their customers hasn't changed a bit. So when you're in the market for a new vehicle, electric, gas, or something in between, start at the place you can trust. Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership, Bickford Ford. On Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or at Bickford.net. #1 claim according to Total New Ford Retail Sales Report for 2023.